Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we talk about our next update, 18.1, and it being even bigger than the new season update. They're doing what they did last season. They start the season with a bang, but then the update after is an even bigger bang. Remember the mothership experiment? Also, all info on the cubes. There's going to be more cubes spawning. There's going to be, the gold cube's been moving like crazy. And finally, who is our secret skin from the battle pass? A lot of good info today. Stick with me, touch that like button, let's get into it. So here are the specifics. With 18.1 now having 1,026 builds, what are you hoping for in this update? That's what FireMonkey asked. Confirming we have over 1,000 builds. All right, and just for example, the biggest update in season 7. So this was bigger than the start of the season, bigger than the mothership experiment. It was 17.4, and that was 724 builds. I believe that was the imposter update. So with that being said, this is even bigger by a lot. And we have a massive update coming. It'll be not next week, but the week after, right? Tuesday, 2 Tuesdays from now, basically. As we know, it's every 2 weeks. So yeah, what do you think is coming? And we have some idea today. Don't worry, I'm going to partially answer that question for you, as I am the Fortnite news guy. That's my job. But yeah, a quick discussion though. I love that they're doing it this way. All right, HypeX tweeted out as well, the rest of season 8 is going to be good for content and for fun. I honestly like this new approach of not releasing a bunch of new stuff on the season launch, but instead spreading it as the season updates, because that is what a season is. I just hope for more cities and castle POIs in the future, and he stops there. I completely agree. And I mean, of course, I'm a little biased, right? As a Fortnite news guy, if the news is spread out, I get to make more consistent videos for you guys rather than, 2 big weeks of the new update and then it's just dead for so long. And I remember there was a couple seasons early on in Chapter 2 that felt like that, and it was discouraging. And even as a player, it got tiresome quick. Looks like Epic is learning from their mistakes, or learning, I guess, what the people want. Because even without the news guy bias, the news YouTuber bias, just as a player, right? You like it spread out, constant new updates. The thing is, though, they're still also launching with massive season updates, right? It's a lot like this new season was underwhelming. There was a lot of content. It's just they keep giving us more. They're working hard, and it shows. Thank you, Epic team. Now, what is one thing we could possibly see for this new update, or even just before, and that is Naruto. Naruto's 22nd anniversary is on the 21st. This could be a perfect date for Epic to do the collab. Also, this might be a big stretch, but it's a big coincidence that we got this banner plus crows in the same season, which matches Shisui's Crow Eye. I don't know if I said that name right, sorry. But yeah, so he's basically thinks there might be some other teasers going on here, and we're all waiting, right? We basically know Naruto's coming. It's been confirmed by Donald Mustard. We thought the battle pass for a bit, but he ended up confirming that wasn't the case. So yeah, when's he coming? Possibly 3 days. All right, this isn't official, just that's when the anniversary is for Naruto, and it'd be a good time to do it. A reminder to subscribe with those noties on. I keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. You just got to get here. Also touch that like button and code TheCampingRusher in the item shop. Let's talk cubes. This gets interesting fast, man. We learned a lot today about how the cubes are going to interact, work. First, the golden cube has been moving like crazy since my last video. It's just moved for the 23rd time, and it is just west of Boney Burbs, I think. Yeah, that's west. I had to do the northeast, southwest in my head there. But yeah, you can see her there. I'm going to say her because the queen, the cube queen, right? Now, we've been learning how this is going to work. It looks like the purpose of the gold cube is to awaken all of the other cubes, all right? They should technically be awakened to then spread corruption on the map. So the gold cube apparently is going around activating the purple cubes, and then that's when they can spread a bunch of corruption. Here's a more accurate look at the pathing of the purple cube. You can see all the different purple cubes. I showed this off, but apparently they got a bit more accurate here. And something else to notice there is when it goes over rivers or bodies of water, there's a line that indicates that the cube will hover at those points. It'll hover just above the water. Now I'm quickly going to show you what it looks like when the golden cube awakens the purple cube. All right, keep in mind these are the particles that are leaked. That's why the location is weird and that there are no cubes. Here's the video. Pretty wild. I think that's going to be a fun little mini event to see in game. I'm excited to get the full version, but there's our early look. Also, like we said in the previous video, didn't fully understand how it worked, but there was baby cube in the files. The cubes will have children, and they will follow them around the map until they reach the middle. And there is the image of it, man. I think that's such a funny image. Just dad cube and the kids running behind, right? So that is how that's gonna work, and these baby cubes will start to spawn in. We already have an early look on how that cube spawn will look. Here it is. Another interesting effect. Oh, I love it, man. And here is what the final positions of each cube will be for version 18. So based on this kind of gives us insight. The cube should be here by the time we get to 18.1. That's how I'm understanding that, right? And it kind of makes sense. There's supposed to be like 56 movements for the gold cube, something like that. At least that's what's in the file so far. And it's already moved 23 times. So yeah, we're going to start seeing some action with these cubes sooner than we think. And again, that's the cool part. Like we said at the start of the video, right? The update happened, and then already, like, we don't have to wait a whole season for the cube story to start happening. It's happening already, and we're going to get some results and some answers on update number 1, right? Just 2 weeks after the season launch. I love that, man. I absolutely love it. Just, I don't know, it keeps everyone engaged, right? There's not a big lull period. Finally, Epic are also working on these effects when you interact with the cubes in different ways. Hit ripple, launch player, low gravity. They're also working on an ability to pick up the unreleased small cubes and use them as shockwaves somehow. Okay. So yeah, the baby cubes will be able to shockwave ourselves with them or something. Cool. Very cool. So that is our cube info. And we have one bit of news right at the end of the video that's really cool as well. But there it is. Let me know your thoughts on anything we just talked about. Any questions, and hopefully you learned something new from all that cube info. The funding station at Corny Complex is now being completed, and the mounted turret has been built. So now we have completed 5 of 21 turret stations. So it's actually going quicker than we thought. I believe each funding station is separate, right? So it's all separate. So we have 5 done, but simultaneously we're partially done a lot of the other turrets as well. All right, so it's not one at a time. That's how I interpreted it when I said it was going to be a really long time. Because remember, once these are all funded, then we move into the voting rounds. And so far, we have 4 known voting rounds with some cool items like Rift to Go, Shockwave Launcher, a new version of the AR and the SMG, etc. And there's some others as well. Some good news though: cosmic chests are not required at all this season. You can obtain all of the rainbow inks required from normal chests, and you can actually end up with more than the maximum needed to unlock all tuna fish variants. So I know this made people very happy. A lot of people aren't fans of the cosmic chests, and yes, they're extra. All right, if you get them, you're still helping yourself get the tuna fish variants faster, but it just isn't necessary. I like that. I think that's a great way to handle it for a feature that people just didn't get along with. They didn't like it too much. Quick discussion. Here are the most frequent locations where Carnage and Venom symbiote is spawned. And I don't know if we've reached it yet in the gameplay, but I did not know how that worked. You guys will see in the gameplay. It ruined a good game of mine. I didn't even know what was happening, to be honest. I died, and it took about 20 seconds to figure out what happened after spectating these guys for a while. So, yeah, it's pretty OP. and this is the best spot to find them, or the most frequent location so far. It's the same as the Venom Grab ability from the Marvel season, but apparently you can also redeploy, and you run faster and jump higher. So yeah, it's good. I haven't had a chance to use it. I just got destroyed with it in my gameplay today. So there it is. What are your thoughts? If you've had it, I gotta use them, and then I can talk what my thoughts are. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Finally, on Reddit, Subwoofer. Anyone else think that the secret skin looks like a female Storm King from Save the World? And I think this is a really good theory. Storm King, right? Maybe the Cube King, the purple, the dark, and then the Cube Queen, which we know is coming, Storm Queen. Heck yeah, that was a comment down below. I think it's a huge possibility. I think this could definitely be the girl controlling the gold cube and thus controlling basically the entire storyline right now this season. I think it's a great guess. Let me know your thoughts. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.